Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Sailing Noomi. In the last episode we explored Smögen, eating good food, swimming, and we had a sporty sail down to Gullholmen. We had a stroll in between all the lovely houses and got to know that lovely island located in the heart of the Swedish West Coast. It's huge power in this! In this episode am I sailing to Mollösund, meeting up with Freya and Tove before we set off again, heading further south, aiming for Åstol. An absolute must visit if you are planning to sail in this area.
Good morning, guys. Not every day is sunshine here on the Swedish West Coast, so it's a rainy and foggy morning. Taking it easy today, doing 6 nautical miles down to Mollösund. Going to meet up with Freya and Tove there, so that's really exciting. So now it's time for some breakfast and just a chill morning before we head off down to Mollösund.
I started the rainy morning with a quick run to the grocery store to pick up some fresh bread before I dressed up in my all-weather gear and left Gullholmen.
Soon ready for departure. Packing up the boat now so we can head off to Mollösund. Fin båt, jeg hadde helt lik. Ja, den er kjempefin. Ja, veldig.
I followed the inner and well-marked route from Gullholmen and south to Mollösund.
So this is how the Swedish West Coast archipelago is all about. It's narrow passages, sea markers, and everything you wish for. It's gusting 25 knots and the sea states are quite unstable here.
Entering an unknown harbor is always a bit exciting. The wind was predicted to be strong for the next days, and I was eager to get to the dock before it got too difficult to handle the docking single-handed. But as you can see, almost everywhere there are helpful hands on the dock.
Ja, så jeg har kommet fra Oslo, så jeg. Nei, ikke i dag. Jeg seilte til Smögen, Oslo-Smögen i ett. Så det var langt av 110. 180. Ja.
Nei, det tok jeg på onsdag til... Jeg var fremme sent på onsdag kveld. Og så var jeg bare til Gullholmen I går da.
So welcome to Mollösund. I've never been at this place, but it's so nice here. A tiny little harbor with small white and red houses gathering around, and some restaurants. You can fill up your gas, petrol, ice cream of course, and the most famous thing, Swedish fika all over the place.
After a short stroll, I felt for an ice-cold unit from a local brewery. I had some time to spare before Tove and Freya were to arrive later that afternoon. Tove had to work a bit longer than I did before the summer holiday could start this year, so she was coming with Freya to Mollösund, staying over the weekend and then returning to Oslo for more work. Until Tove starts her vacation, Freya and I will continue sailing down the west coast before we meet up with Tove again. And here they come. After a quick unpacking, we went out to find a place to eat dinner. The wind had truly picked up, but inside it was cozy and warm.
So it's blowing 30 knots now. So I'm docked for storm, using all my fenders. Boat is being pushed hard into the dock here.
After dinner, we were off for a new adventure. We like to explore the places we visit and learn a bit about the history. Around 1850, Mollösund flourished as a vital fishing hub, drawing in passionate fishermen and their families. By the turn of the century, the village saw growth, with boats crowding the harbor and the community thriving amidst the rugged beauty of the archipelago. In the decades following the Second World War, tourism began to flourish, attracting visitors eager to experience its charm. The once quiet village transformed into a vibrant destination while maintaining its unique character. Today, as we stand in 2025, Mollösund harmonizes its storied past with a modern life, a blend of tradition and innovation. The fishing industry still sustains the community, while visitors from around the globe come to enjoy its timeless allure.
Good morning. It's another windy day. So I think we're stuck here for at least one more day. So we'll see what we'll find out. But the sun is up. It's beautiful weather. Temperature is okay, but it's still blowing around 20 to 30 knots in the gusts.
The wind kept increasing, not very advisable to set out from the harbor today. After breakfast, it was time to test the water with Tove and Freya. We headed towards the cliffs and found a nice bathing area.
Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Woohoo, that was quite refreshing.
After another nice dinner at this lovely place, it was time for Tove to drive back to Oslo. It's always sad to say goodbye to those you love, but as always, it quickly passes when you find something fun to do.
Hi friends, and good morning. It's a new day, and it's, as you can see, it's a bright and sunny day. The wind has calmed down a lot, and Freya is still asleep, but I'm starting to tie up the boat so we can leave this harbour in Mollösund. And the plan today is to head further south down to Åstol, a tiny little island just north of Gothenburg. So I'm doing the boat ready now, and need to go to the bakery to buy some bread and maybe some cinnamon balls for Freya. I think she wants to attend, so I probably need to wake her up. But yeah, that's the plan today, so follow along.
Ja. Skal du til Stillehavet i dag?
Nei! Kanskje hvis vi skal på Stillehavet en gang.
Ja, det er ikke sikkert vi kommer dit, men Stillehavet blåser litt, ja. On our way to the bakery.
The Swedish fika culture is strong even here on the West Coast. Therefore, you can generally find a small bakery with fresh baked goods and bread in almost every little town and harbour.
Hej! Ser du noe du vil ha? Kanelbulle?
Men det är jättefint.
Få 2 kanelbuller.
Ja. Ja, men titta ut efter
Eller, nej, jag tar en sån.
Tusen. Vad är det du heter?
Hva slags stråle vil du ha da?
Funkar prata med samma påse?
Ja, det går bra. Den? Ok. Så alltid så lett når man alene.
Nej, det är verkligen beundransvärt av dig. Det går. Ja, nu får man det.
Ja, tack.
After breakfast, we were ready to cast off and set our course further south towards Åstol.
Hei, ene gangen du. Here we're coming up on Kyrkosund, which is a famous sound on the outer part of Tjörn. There is one regatta in August every year called Tjörn Runt, sail around Tjörn. And in this narrow passage there is a lot of people watching. So I will show you here now when we're coming through here. This is a regatta I want to attend sometime, so it's looking really fun. You are sailing around this in the outer archipelago and also in the inner of close to the mainland, the inside of Tjörn. So it's quite tricky, a lot of rocks to hit, and also various conditions of wind. Entering Kyrkesund, you can see the tiny passage here, and these mountains on the left side is full of spectators during the Tjörn Rundt regatta in August every year.
Kyrkosund, yet another gem along this fantastic coastline. As far as I know, there is no guest harbour in Kyrkosund itself, so you just need to sail past and enjoy the beautiful scenery.
Passing Skärhamn on the port side. Also a nice place, I will guess, but I can't stop everywhere this year. I don't know, but this Swedish West Coast archipelago must be something really special to cruise around in. I don't know if it's like 1 million islands or whatever, and the inner coastline is taking a slalom ride in between them. So look at this. It's sea markers all over the place, so it's really easy to find a way. We're closing up on our destination today, the island of Åstol. It's in the horizon there. It's a tiny, tiny island with lots of white houses with red roofs. It's almost every square inch of the island is occupied with houses. It's so cool.
I prepared a boat for docking at Åstol harbour.
Vent litt. Pass deg. Skal vi se, skal jeg bare ta det tauet her. Welcome to Åstol. First time on this island, so we're gonna take a ride around it and maybe jump in the bathing suit again and take a saltwater bath. But first we need to pay the harbour fee.
So here you have Åstol, a small island north of Gothenburg with about 150 permanent residents and a large influx of visitors during the summer months. The place had its heydays during the herring period in the 1960s with nearly 600 permanent residents. The fish disappeared in the 1970s, and then many of the permanent residents gradually left as well. Later has the place developed into a lovely holiday island where most of the houses today are summer homes. There is one grocery store and a restaurant on the island.
There is Noomi. Sailing Noomi. Hei! Kan vi få betale havneavgift? Well, the harbor fee is paid. Now, I think we need to go back to the boat with this balloon. The harbor master, he had his birthday today. He was 71 years old, so we got the balloon. His colleague has made a party for him this morning, so that was quite cool. So now off to the boat with this balloon and then off to the beach. Or, well, I don't know if it is a beach, but it's still a bathing place. So, we'll see. Kul da! Det faktisk sklie med, hvor de pumper vatten.
This beautiful saltwater pool and a water slide makes the island an attractive place to visit for families with children. Freya and I quickly settled in, the temperature had risen, and it was time to get a swim again. A bit more kids play before we were ready for dinner.
På tur. Vil du ha tatt is?
One of the things I had promised Freya this summer was that she could stay awake until the sunset. If you have been in the Nordics in the summer, you will know that this is late. I've shown her some pictures and videos of sunset and sunrises I've had on Noomi, and she wanted to experience that too. We got ready for the evening, packed with some crab fishing gear and some cameras. If you like this video or the content I create, I will appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to my channel. It will help my channel grow so I can reach out to more viewers with the same interests as you and me. If you have any questions to me or the episode, please leave a comment below. In the next episode are we leaving Åstol, aiming for a fun week in Gothenburg, where we are going to hang out with Emil playing the Partille Handball Cup, meeting family and of course explore Liseberg and Universum.
Har du väntat länge på det här, Ulrika?
Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.